Alright, so this is my hot take here on this game. Your username is Seraphim. We have a lot of heroes played here, which usually that means that there was a lot of swapping to try and make things work instead of changing up your gameplay. I have not seen this game yet, so I don't know if that's the case, but we'll see what happens here. This is in, you said, I believe, Silver 3? Yep, looks like Silver 3. Looks like there's a Bronze 1 in here. And let's just get right to it.
Stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Enemies help keep your tentacles to yourself, Nate.
Not going anywhere. Chaos.
So I like the pressure here on the tank. Usually as a Wanda you can't do much to defend, but he is not getting any help from his healers. Daredevil's gonna kill you. If you don't get respawn right now, you're gonna die. Good.
Ah, that's better.
Okay, your team's regrouping here. This is fine. You just got pinged by DB. Where is he? Behind you. He's on your supports. You are one of the best healers in the game as Wanda. It's your job to protect your healers. Now, you couldn't necessarily protect him there, but you do need to damage him and throw an E at him. He's going to kill you here if you don't go into spawn. And you can die. Yeah, so in that case, you needed to go into your spawn. I don't even know if you would have lived still. Would have had a prayer at least.
I won't make the same mistakes again.
Everybody needs a hand sometimes.
Looks like we're resetting. Okay, so you're going with Fantastic, who's also really good at peel. I'm assuming you went to Fantastic for the E. We wasted our E there. There was no reason to click our E there, which gave them shields a second ago. You only get 2 of those, so it's super important to save.
Not so fast, friend.
I don't know what happened here, but when you, let's go back 5 seconds here. When you do this, you're usually looking to then left click on the same person. This will put an immobilize effect on them, which means that they can't use any movement abilities, which means that Venom can't swing away in this case. It also damages them, and it damages them more than if you do 2 different parties. So if you right-click on one person and right-click on another, it like slaps them together. That does some damage. It does more damage. I don't know the actual stats, but I know it does more damage when you have both.
Not so fast, friend.
So right here, your reticle should be on Venom, and you should be just left-clicking, left-clicking, left-clicking. You're on the Venom, kill that Venom, come out of here. Some mechanical stuff here where you missed him, but I mean it is what it is. This is somewhat standard for this rank, so don't feel bad about that. That'll come with time. You also might eventually want to increase your. That was important. You also might want to increase your sensitivity for Fantastic. Sometimes it's nicer to be able to kind of swing him around a little bit more. That's less important. I'm going to go back to what your decision making was here a moment ago. You know he's there. He pings you.
I am ready to put on a show.
Can you hear him? Let's go back for a moment. You can hear him in your right headphone. Watch. Do you hear those 2 footsteps on your right? You should be saying, okay, a second ago I know he was on my supports. I know he then attacked my supports, and now I'm hearing his footsteps. Yeah, it's fun to be in this front line here, but if you switch to Fantastic to peel, then your job is to peel. So you're kind of letting your supports just kind of, unfortunately, die here. For instance, if we were to look at what this gentleman is doing. And he's killing your support. And look at it from this perspective. What is Fantastic doing about him right now? What does he care about Fantastic? He doesn't. He got one slap from you there.
Behold the god of thunder!
The judge just kills you there. Because your supports are dead, so he can kill you. So, let's go back to your perspective for a moment. We kind of already know what you did. So basically, what you want to do if you're choosing Fantastic, and I don't even know if you're a Fantastic main, maybe you just hot swapped over to Fantastic because your supports were complaining. I don't know what the voice comments were like, but I do know that if you are playing Fantastic, and I do play Fantastic, that you are one of the best peelers in the game, and it's kind of boring if you have to peel because you have to worry about peeling first, and then you can go have fun. So if you think about it like, if you're going to peel Wanda, Fantastic, Thing, Emma, these are all heroes that can peel really nicely, but you just prepared for not having fun. Like, you don't get to have fun until either the things are dead that are going to hurt your supports, or they're somehow incapacitated, and then you can start frontlining again. But you basically just think of it as you don't get to have fun until your supports are safe.
You're on my radar.
All right, let's see what we got here. We're switching to Squirrel Girl. I am curious why you switched to Squirrel Girl here.
We've made it halfway! Stop them!
Extermination!
Seconds left. Better stop that vehicle!
So missing that acorn that's just a mechanical thing. You can get better at that in practice right now. This Venom is hurting your supports here. If Thing is running, he cannot be CC'd in any way, shape, or form. You can't stun him, you can't sleep him, you can't acorn him. So if he starts his like dash, your acorn is a wasted ability, and it's a very important ability, so keep it if he's running.
I'm hurt. He's stopping there.
Okay, we stay with Squirrel Girl here, or are we swapping again?
Down to 30 seconds.
Okay, so this is what I was saying in the very beginning before I had ever watched this. So this is one of those examples where you're like, I don't know, we're just losing, and I don't know what to do, so I'm just going to keep swapping heroes until I feel like we're good. And the problem with that is that your ult never happens. So you keep throwing your ult back into the garbage, and it swaps to 50% of your ult. What did you have as Squirrel Girl? What percentage did you have as Squirrel Girl? Okay, so you're throwing away 15% of your ult on a pretty decent ult that probably could have killed at least one person, which killing one person, especially with the support, might have gotten you a win. The way that this game is going, I have a feeling that you probably don't get past second point. You might not even get past first point here. This is just, I know how this game goes. Again, I've never seen this before, but just taking a wild guess here. We'll see.
I'm not done with this fight.
All right, so you're on Thing. Another really good peel. Squirrel Girl is not good peel, by the way. So we're on Wanda.
I am ready to put on a show.
Give him some. You're on. Okay. When you jump, you just jumped to him. There's no reason to do that because the person that needs help is your poor little Luna here. When you jump to an enemy, you get damage reduction. When you jump to a friend, you get damage reduction and they get damage reduction. This guy is pulling back one of his haymaker, which I think is his right click. He's about to kill this Luna. I'd be surprised if this Luna lives in the next 5 seconds here because she does not have the damage resistance that you could have given her. And all you're doing is punching him, hoping that you can kill him before he kills her. And I think he's going to kill her.
The current score is
Oh, in the round ends. Okay.
0-0.
Yeah. I've been talking a lot, so I didn't even see what you were in terms of the timer. But you typically do want to be on the point if the timer is going bad. In that case, it's actually more important to be on the point than protecting your healer. But the damage kind of had already been done. So we could see what defense looks like here, but it's not going to really matter that much because really all of the coaching that you're going to get out of this is in the very beginning. I'm not even going to comment on defense though. It's really hard to defend when you've gone like 5 inches, right? So I would say for this first one, the things that you're going to work on is pick a hero. I mean, you swapped between a lot of different heroes here. I think you end up going strange even on this other point here. I would like your Wanda was fine, and if your Wanda wasn't fine, then your Reed was fine. Your Mr. F, and if Mr. F wasn't fine, then your Scroll Girl was fine, and so was Thing. All of these were completely fine heroes to play. So I wouldn't say swapping is what is going to help you here. It's just playing it better. Like there's ways to play each of these heroes a little bit better so that you can peel for your team. The message that you should receive from this is you got to peel. And the DPS and the tanks that peel for their team and they really take it upon themselves to protect their supports, those are the people that end up ranking up because you have supports that are alive that can heal you. You could conversely just forget about peeling and just kill them all. Just get on a really good DPS and just murder them all with Moon Knight or something. That could work too. Some people rank up doing that. Your supports won't be as happy about that, but that is a way to rank up. But it seems like you want to peel, and so I'm just trying to give you a way that there are better ways to peel. So I'm going to pause this here and we'll go to the next one.